Good morning, MELD Nation. Welcome to the Dapp Central YouTube channel. My name is Fareed, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down getting access to the MELD Neobank through their early access code, which was just released earlier today. Now, I've released a string of videos here on the channel, basically covering the MELD airdrop that was announced about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And so if you guys want more information surrounding that, then please make sure to go ahead and check out my MELD playlist. Now, to give a quick summary and a recap before we jump into our email here and getting access to the MELD Neobank. If you're not aware, MELD will be doing an airdrop campaign in preparation and in order to raise awareness surrounding their MELD crypto to fiat portion of the protocol, which will be launching in early August all the way throughout the month of September. Now, there's going to be 4 things you need to do in order to get access to the MELD bank account or the MELD crypto to fiat side portion of the protocol. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and sign up on MELD.fi for access. And that's a pretty simple process. Again, I've covered that in my prior videos. You basically have to provide an email, a phone number, and your name. And once you do that, you can confirm via a text message, and then you're all set up and signed up and ready to go. The second thing you need to do is create a MELD app wallet, which again, I've walked this process on my channel before. It's a pretty simple process. You head over to app.meld.com and you can easily create a MELD app wallet using either Google authentication, or I believe now they support as well the traditional 24-word seed phrase. Now, if you create an account using Google, you can go ahead and convert that over to the traditional 24-word seed phrase method. And again, that was a request that came in from the community, and I believe that feature launched earlier in June. The third thing you need to do after you sign up for MELD, find and create your MELD app wallet, is go ahead and actually get your early access pass. And that is what this particular video will be focusing on. We've just received those emails. And again, I'll be jumping into my Gmail here to show you guys what that looks like. And we'll quickly take a look at that. And we're going to jump into my MELD app wallet. The very last thing you need to do is go ahead and hold the MELD token. And I think this is probably the easiest. If you're a believer in MELD, you probably held the MELD token prior to the actual airdrop being announced. Now, in terms of what additional tasks or steps you can take to basically increase your MELD airdrop, you can participate on-chain activities. And then there's also going to be social tasks being held using Azili. So that is going to be the very brief introduction there. If I jump over into the next tab here, we have the official announcement from the MELD team. And it states here, the wait is officially over for all of the MELDers. Check your inbox, including your spam folders as well. Now, I can say that my email did not come in through spam. It just came in through my regular email or my regular inbox. Now, this is going to be that third and final step to secure your MELD airdrop. So again, we're going to go ahead and jump into my email here. We're going to grab my access code. We're going to navigate over to app.meld.com, and then we're going to click on the prompt under the Neobank early access. Once we do that, we can secure our early access pass by providing $1 worth of crypto. In my case, I'll be using ADA, but if you're coming in from the Ethereum or the ERC20 compatible community, you can also use different types of assets. And I believe they'll also be accepting stable coins as well. Again, keep in mind that in return, we'll be receiving 100 MELD tokens, and that will not actually be the airdrop. This is just to make sure that we are eligible. And the reason why this is because they want to make sure that there's nobody botting or gaming the system, therefore just getting a bunch of access code, creating a ton of emails, and then being eligible for the airdrop. So adding a little bit of friction, a little bit of a barrier, in order to make sure that there's no bots taking advantage of the airdrop. So now that we've got that out of the way, I'm heading over to my email, and as you guys can see here, I've got the official access code, which I did go ahead and actually remove mine, but you would actually see yours listed here. And again, that's just for privacy or security reasons here on my end, just to make sure that nobody uses my particular access code. Again, we've got a quick link to app.meld.com, and then we've got a brief campaign or a highlight of the MELD opportunity. If you missed this, I did cover this in my prior video as well, but you now have the ability to actually become a MELDionaire, which basically means you'll be the owner of 1 million MELD tokens. And again, that's going to be one lucky participant as a part of the airdrop campaign that will be chosen as the MELDionaire. So if you want more details surrounding the airdrop, they do have a link here, which will take you to the official MELD airdrop page. And there's also a fully dedicated article, which I did break down here as a part of my prior videos, talking about how to become eligible, how to sign up for your wallet, how to sign up for MELD, and how to receive your early access code. So again, really all encompassing. The very last step here as a part of today's video to go ahead and actually secure our MELD.fi access is going to be to paste that access code from our email directly over into our MELD app wallet once we're signed in. So I'm going to go ahead and agree to the terms and services here at the very bottom. I'm going to restore my wallet and then enter my secret phrase. And that should sign me into my wallet. Now from here, I do see the actual prompt to get early access to the Neobank. And I've got some MELD as well as some ADA here within my wallet. Now I'm going to click on Get It Now. I'm going to enter my secret access code and then continue. And I'm going to go ahead to select to pay. I can either pay with the MELD within my wallet or ADA. And again, if you're coming in from any other network, or if you potentially hold IUSD or USDC or USDT, you could also use that as a method of payment. For now, I'm going to go ahead and just use the ADA that I have within my current wallet. So I'm going to select ADA. And it's going to be a fee of 3.63 ADA with the traditional ADA transaction fee, which is 0.18 ADA. Estimated time, about 1 minute. And again, that's going to come out to 3.63 ADA. I'm going to click on Confirm and Pay. And I am done. So the Confirm and Pay button was behind myself there on the screen. But once I clicked on that, it was relatively quickly. And I can see now that I have confirmed the receipt of that 100 extra MELD. So I'm going to let that transaction wrap up and I'll go ahead and refresh my balance there. And I should have that extra 100 MELD. And again, there is a confirmation that should be coming to my email in addition to the first that I just received, confirming that I now have access to the MELD.fi bank account. So really interesting news there, a pretty big update. One last thing that I do want to touch on is going to be surrounding the MELD Diamond Hand NFTs. Now, this particular NFT does have a little bit of utility. If you're not aware, the MELD team did release this for anybody within the community who delegated to their ISPO for 30 or more epochs. The MELD bank managers were given over to anybody who delegated to their ISPO for more than 1 epoch. So the bank managers were a little bit easier to earn. However, the diamond hands were not so much. So if you hold a diamond hand, you will be able to get early access to a lot of the MELD features or a lot of the MELD protocol, which it does include the CTF or the MELD.fi bank account. So if you hold a diamond hand, you will be able to get early access, but that does not mean that you are exempt from actually going through the sign up phase. I have received some comments in my comment section asking as to how to get early access with the diamond hands. And while they will be given priority, you do still have to sign up for the MELD bank account going through the MELD.fi website. And you also have to go ahead and actually create a MELD app wallet and follow the entire process that I just walked through as a part of today's video. So make sure to go ahead and do that. And if you don't already hold a diamond hand, then I would definitely recommend that you consider grabbing one, again, to kind of skip the line when it comes to getting access to the MELD.fi account. Now, the team did mention on their YouTube live streams that they will be onboarding people in a slow and steady fashion, similar to what we saw with their MELD testnet, where they basically started off with a closed group. And then as the platform became more and more stable, they opened it up to more and more members from within the community. Right now, the MELD Diamond Hands are trading with a floor price of about 1,120 ADA. And if I jump over to the NFTs here, you can actually see them and their art. Now, there's only 1.3% listed out of about 4,600. So there's not a lot of these available on the market. But again, if you're looking to participate in some of the MELD early access features, as well as get access to the MELD.fi account without locking up any MELD and without any of the monthly banking fees, then this would be an opportunity for you to go ahead and scoop one up. In closing here of today's video, I do want to highlight what is going to be a brand new series or brand new string of live streams being conducted by the MELD team. So Ken Oling and Josh from Lake Game Crypto, as well as myself and Yusuf, have all made appearances on the MELD live streams. But I think moving forward, it will be mainly Josh as well as Ken. And as a part of their last live stream, they broke down all the details and information surrounding becoming Millionaire, as well as just the airdrop in general. And they do a really good job of not only listening to the community, but answering questions from the community directly on the live stream. So if you have not been keeping up with MELD and you're looking to potentially ask the team questions or just get up to speed, then I recommend going ahead and checking out these live streams. I do believe that that will take us here to the end here for today's video, touching on the MELD airdrop and how to get early access and lock in your request for the MELD.fi bank account. If you found any part of today's video to be helpful or insightful, I would really appreciate it if you could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the Dapp Central YouTube channel, again, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions for me surrounding MELD or Cardano, then go ahead and leave a comment down below. That said, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.